God, it's been so long since I played this game. I've missed you all. Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri. Actually, I don't like. Never mind, Yuri. I don't miss you. You're horrible. Anyways, hello everyone. It's your boy Young Pug, and welcome back to some Doki Literature Club. Time to be an epic hero. In the last episode, I don't even remember what happened last episode, but yeah. I'm glad that I'm coming back to this game. Like I said in the special, the 1 year anniversary special, I'm gonna be going back to these games and I'm gonna be playing through them. Okay. Let's get into this.
This world won't mind me honesty. What will it take to just believe we had it all?
Okay, we're back in the club room. Yay! Oh my gosh. Was I not recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't recording anything while I was doing the beginning of the part. I stopped recording because I had to go do something because someone interrupted me, and then I forgot to push record again. Well, it wasn't really that different from where the original series I did. This is new. We're in the hallway right now trying to get water with Yuri, and basically she's just talking about how she shouldn't have talked to Monica the way she did just now. That was new too, but anyways. But anyways, I'm not gonna redo that all that. I've spent like 15 minutes, so no. We're just gonna carry on from here. Okay. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Oh, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Puggy, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, I can't read. I'm reading this wrong. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill out the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Puggy, do you like oolong tea? Oolong from Kung Fu Panda? Yes. Oh yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I wouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. I wouldn't do any less yeah. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I'm letting it show? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Puggy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Puggy. Yes, Yuri? I think there's something you should know. I am addicted. Addicted to what exactly? To using my collection of knives to cut my Wow. I didn't think we were gonna get into this topic today, but okay. What? Why I even mentioned that? Now you will hate me. Yuri, I won't hate you. Even more I think I have to help you with that. Because it can kill you in some time. What are you talking about? Never mind. All I'm saying is that you should get treatment. I will help you however I can myself, but it's something only a professionalist can handle. I guess you are right, Puggy. I will try to get help from my problem for you. So you wouldn't worry about me. We both stand there in silence for a while. Then I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Puggy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather. Am I reading? Okay. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of my your posture, right? Anyways, hunched over like that while reading. What? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Sari slides closer into my shoulders until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Handling it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. So that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. That's right. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book now. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to any hard. Oh my gosh, can't read. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into her mouth. Really? Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Puggy? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you weren't just helping. You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gone really tense. She tries to return to the book, but I can tell that by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. But how did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breathing. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it into her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Ew. Okay, everyone. Enough with that intense breathing, sexy time. It's time to do poems. Okay? Enough of this. This is getting too inappropriate. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Puggy, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. I spell. The spell is abruptly broken. The spell is abruptly. I can't read. Abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. What time is it? Okay. I pick up the bag of chocolates In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, time to share poems. Yay! Let's start with Monica. Hi again, Puggy. How's your rhyme going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy with your applying yourself. With that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Don't try to play dumb with me, Puggy. I know you're in love with her. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. I got her. Monica, that was so weird. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. Do you know that what hides behind her metaphors? I mean, are you aware that she cuts herself? I know, and I want to help her with that. After all, she likes you. I need to stop hitting the history button. Stop it. She wouldn't listen to me, so maybe she will listen to you. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look at it. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. The endless. Echopancy. A meaningless. Noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Grating. Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sheen. Coast. I don't know how to say those words. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a viol on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can really change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes you feel like you're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract or a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll say something that will hurt someone else, or you won't be able to help someone when they have one, or you won't be able to help someone when you should have. When that happens, you can always install a mod. You never know what might happen. Sorry about that, guys. I just ordered my pizza. By the way, this is the video right after Dark Deception. So yeah, back to the video. Or something unexpected will happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for you today. Thanks for listening. See ya, Puggy. Who's next? Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say if it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe this isn't a compliment. Bruh. Pizza Hut. Oops. I got my Pizza Hut, guys. I don't know where I'm gonna put. There's no room on my desk. There we go. Okay, I'll be back. This is so God. Excuse me. That was so good. I still have some left. Like, I got the family dinner box or whatever. It has a lot of stuff in it. I have like 4 more breadsticks, a lot of cinnamon sticks, and a little bit more pizza. That was good. Anyways, back to it. Let me open it up. Okay. Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Wait, is it working? Yeah. My hand's sticky. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me with someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Yuri's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess she really has an influence on you. I mean, she's dragging you around to read her stupid books with you, but you never really struck me as her type. Yuri's type, huh? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so shy and weird spend so much time with someone like you? It's like you are the only person she really talks to. Seriously? Yeah, especially after yesterday's argument, as you decide with Yuri, remember? Never mind. Natsuki, I am sorry you feel that way. But I thought that Yuri is the one that needs my attention the most. I want her to be more open. And I admit I like her. Of course not that I like you. Of course not that I don't like you. Just save it. Whatever it is, I don't get it. I suppose I should show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. I don't really want to read this poem, but I will. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sung the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah. Natsuki doesn't like spiders, clearly. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. I'm reading too fast. I need to slow down. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, everyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Wait, what? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people found out. Something that you're afraid if people found out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking rare things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. That's cool. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I wanted to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. It's important. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay? Okay. Next is Sayori. Oh, I like this one, Buggy. It has some good feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. I need to get a drink. Do I have any in my fridge? Well, it's not turned on. And I don't. God dang. I need to get more drinks up in here. Anyways. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like both of them. That's not very helpful, you know. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Huh? Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes
sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for it, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a happy rainbow. A nice happy rainbow.
Why I get the feeling that what she said has a second meaning. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. There we go.
Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Puggy. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Read my poem. Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles and bottles. And all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Am I reading that right? Yeah. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my ball caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my balls that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Dang, that was deep. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. Am I recording? I'm making sure I'm recording because I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, my writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. This poem gives me the creeps. Anyway, Sayuri always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay. Yuri, let's see what you've written for today. Oh, I read in the wrong voice. Let's see what you've written for today, Pookie. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Pookie, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I often offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people could just laugh at me. People would just laugh at me. Okay. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon! The coon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scolding. I can't read that, and I feed myself again. Yay. I couldn't read half of it because I can't really read cursive that well. I read most of it though. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. You mean feeding raccoons with bread? Are they allowed to have bread? I'm not going to search that up right now. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone
excuse me, about someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting someone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Bet. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things, you know that? Listening, writing, I said that backwards. There really aren't many people like you, Bucky. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for it. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sinisterly at me. Is that how you say it? Sincerely. I'm stupid. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Hey, Yuri. Puggy? Is your poem about you cutting yourself? Yes. Thought so. Is it so visible? If you look deeper into it, yeah. Let's just not talk about it now. Okay?
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Natsuki, how did you know? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together something good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
Monica?
Yeah. We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let someone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare it ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki on this one. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud into a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But there's one more thing. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expecting faces. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Yeah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, guys. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if we can't recite our poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. We'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course you can, Sayori. You're vice president. I have to let you do it. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. And then she stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to imply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. And this something she's done before. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. New word. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smile. That was so good, Monica. You're so good at this.
Thank you so very much. I was just hoping it to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. What's going on?
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called Afterimage of the Crimson Eye. Her voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past a couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri... That was a mistake. I just dropped my glass bottle. Okay. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. It's my turn. Get out my way. I'm doing my poem. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. I'm sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I can get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Puggy liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing on that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Well, the next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Puggy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Puggy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry. Oh, I wasn't reading, I was just, sorry. I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again, stupid. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Huh. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a nice weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright.
My screen went black. Oh, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Yuri, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go home? Ready to go home, Sayori?
Ready to go home, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two always going to home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though.
Well,
how am I supposed to respond to that?
Okay, it's okay, Puggy. We don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori, same thing.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sorry, fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought of that make my heart pound? I didn't mean to push that button. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so Still, she doesn't live near me like you do. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. What's the point of speculating this? If I already told you she's not my neighbor.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
What? What do you mean by that?
Need you?
Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. That would be untruthful, and I'm never untruthful. Sometimes. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows what will happen? What? What's happening? Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Puggy, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. With just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I was gonna end the episode right here, but what is happening? Should I leave it off till the next episode? How long is this record? Let's see what happens. I'm here already. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? This feels like I'm in Act 2. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it only feels so good, did I read that right? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Puggy. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Puggy, please, Puggy, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Puggy. Tell me you want to be my lover. Will you accept my confession? Oh, really? Oh, it still happens? Or it was a nightmare. I was like, what's happening? This isn't supposed to be happening. Is my mod working? I thought she wasn't supposed to get, like, dead. I thought we were going out with her. But it was just a nightmare. What was that? Where am I? Crap, I'm still in my bed. Heck of a nightmare. It was so real, though. Like I was there. I have a weird feeling that all of this already happened before. But how? Yuri is still alive. Or at least she was still alive when I saw her yesterday. Maybe I should go and check on her. There's still a lot of time before school. So why not? Oh, we're at Sayori's house. Well, I think this is a good place to stop now. Because this is the next day. So yeah, anyways, this was a fun episode. Even though like half of it got like not recorded. Or not even half of it, the beginning of it. But it was pretty much like the second day of the original game, so nothing really important happened until like the part where I actually started recording. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I guess we're going to not Sayori's house, Yuri's house in the next episode, which should be fun, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Wee.
Down into a dark puddle. Just with your hand, right the way into his heart. just to find that special day.